Hey guys, it's Ashlyn ASMR. I'm going a little bit handheld for this video so that you can see this book, so hopefully I'm not too loud. I'll try to be quieter than normal. But I have this book that I got kind of a long time ago actually. It was when I was in college. And I've just always kind of been interested in archaeology and Egypt and all that, so this is actually more like a kid's picture book, but it was neat. I thought it was kind of interesting, and it's cool because it has a lot of facts in it, but then it's also full of just neat little additions. So here's the cover, the letters up here, and then this bird right here, they're all, how would you say it? Not really embossed, is that right? Probably not. They're kind of 3D, where it sticks up from the page. You can see wherever there's gold, like all the gold detailings. They sit up a little bit higher on the page than everything else. And then it's got these little jewels. It's got 3 on the front. One in each hand, or talon, I guess. And then a big one up here. They're just see-through and red, like rubies. But I thought we would take a look at this book because I think it's kind of neat. Okay. So, got a lot going on this page. And I won't go over everything. I mostly want to show you guys the cool little pop-outs and things they have. But it kind of reminded me a little bit of a series of unfortunate events, which I love, because it's kind of like the author of this book is talking back and forth with their publisher, which is Candlewick Press. So it's kind of a cool, like, breaking the fourth wall type of thing. And yeah, it reminded me a lot of a series of unfortunate events. So I've got this little thing right here. It's supposed to be a postcard from Emily, it looks like. Which I didn't think was the name of the person who's the fake author of this book, but maybe it is. And then we've also got a letter here to Candlewick Press, which is the publisher, from Joanna Sutherland. There we go, Joanna, that's what I thought. That's the name of the person who's writing all of this stuff. It's got like a sticky thing here. And we've got this letter. I can do this one-handed. Right. So the letter, looks like, is to the editors of this book. It's just kind of talking about her adventures. And then it's signed by Joanna Sutherland, who is the author. Some neat little drawings of like birds and things like that on it. Just put it back into its envelope if I can. We're gonna test my dexterity in this video. You guys get to watch me struggle. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Okay, so we've got the arrival at Cairo. Got the pyramids right here. Got some people who neither of them look like they're Joanna, so not sure who that is. And I'll not put my fingers in front of the camera again, sorry. We do have this cool little piece of paper with hieroglyphics on it. I remember when I was in elementary school we got some parchment And we got to paint our own hieroglyphics. It was like in 4th grade or something, and I thought it was just the coolest thing. And I probably still have it. This is meant to look like parchment, but it's not. It's smooth. It's just painted to look like it. And there we've got some hieroglyphics. It's like this green dude is probably in charge of things. And this yellow lady who looks like she could be on The Simpsons is... I don't know, she doesn't look super happy. But... maybe she is? I don't know what they are or what they're doing, but... oh, there we go, now they're happy together. And I will just tie this later because in fact I am not that talented. I can't tie things with one hand. Okay, on the next page, I've got the crowns of Egypt. I actually remember learning about this a little bit in my art history classes in college. I was an art history minor. Well, almost. I was 2 classes away, and then I had all these classes I had to take for my film major, and then, yeah. All the art history majors got preference, so I never was able to finish it, unfortunately. Looks like I can open this, but I can't seem to. Oh, there we go. So there you go, there's a map. It's like a really big map. Oh, there you go. If you buy a hat, you won't get burned. Oh, with a Parish hat. That's great. I do love Parish. And then we've got the crowns over here. So we've got the red crown for Lower Egypt, the white crown for Upper Egypt. They're combined right here for this fancy guy, because he's the king of both. Alright, we've got some people who look super unhappy to be here. I don't think I would be very happy to be in the blazing heat either, although I would really like to go to Egypt. And then we've got the pyramids up here. I won't even try to pronounce them because I know I'll butcher it, and it would be terrible. You guys would lose all respect for me. That's kind of neat. So we've got our 3. I'm not sure what's going on there. Because I'm not sure if that's a real animal or like a idol, or if it's like a sacrifice or something. We'll just skip over that. Got another little book tied up here. Undo the string on it. Oh, see this? It's a small sample of mummy cloth. Oh, that's horrifying. It's like yellowed and it has spots all over it. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a little disturbing, actually. Now I feel like I'm dirty, even though I know it's not actually mummy juice on it. But still. A+ for visuals in this book, even if they are a little horrifying. Alright. I think we've got a nice lovely tomb here. Tomb of Beni Hassan. Again, I know I'm probably butchering every single pronunciation of everything here. got this cool thing. Looks like Nefertiti. Oh, it is Nefertiti. There you go. See, I know one thing. And it's only because my grandma went to Egypt and she got a bust of Nefertiti and had it in her home. So naturally we made a horror movie where it was haunted, but still, that's just my family being crazy. Understanding hieroglyphs. Yes, please. I could use some of that. Oh, that's good. So we've got single letter signs. Now you too can decipher your own Egyptian hieroglyphs. Hieroglyphics, I guess. These are hieroglyphs. Group signs. Determinative signs. That's very interesting. Lovely picture of some birds right here. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna say, are they mummifying him or is he just already... Is this... I don't know. Kind of looks like a plague doctor, but I know it's not. Very, very clever to fit so much into this book. It's like blueprints of the Temple of Seti. The first. I've got this. Ah, jewelry. That's something I can get behind. And what's here? These are presumably digging tools, excavation tools, hopefully not tools for mummifying things. I learned more about that than I wanted to from the mummy, which I'm sure is completely historically accurate. Oh, and then we've got this game here that I never did figure out how to play. I mean, in my defense, I didn't really try, but it kind of looks like Mount Kala, but it's Senate. They've got the rule book right here. So maybe one of these days I'll actually learn how to play it. They do also have pieces to play with. So it kind of looks like Egyptian sari. There, looks like a sari piece. It's like sari with a spool of thread and a popsicle stick. And one of these days I will learn how to play it. But it is not this day. Readjust the camera in my hand so it won't fall down. Value the keys. This guy's got a nice beard going on. Okay, so we've got this first part. This is not wanting to open. So number one is the outer coffin. Number two is the second coffin. 3 is the third coffin. Makes sense. They really did not want someone to get in here. Norman Bates would even have trouble getting in this. And before the mummy wrappings. Oh, I don't even know if I want to look inside of here. It's probably going to be horrifying again. Oh, and number 5, the mummy. Just as horrifying as I thought it would be. Well, if that's not nightmare fuel for a video that's supposed to relax you, I don't know what is. I'm sorry. Oh, my battery's gonna die, so we'll wrap this thing up pretty fast. Got this nice little postcard. At some feet. Kind of reminds me of the very first Tomb Raider game. I think they're Midas's feet, or maybe it's hands from his statue, and if you jump on it, it turns you into gold. I don't know why that's what I think of, because I'm a nerd. got this lovely little birdman here. I'm sorry that I'm totally just butchering all things Egyptian. It really is a beautiful culture, and I wish I knew more about it. It looks like we've got a Christmas card. If I can open it. There we go. Merry Christmas from Emily. See? So I guess there is an Emily and there's a Joanna. I'm not sure what their roles are in this book. Trip to Nubia. Got a nice little chariot here. And what's this? That's lovely. I think we're getting to the end here. Oh, that's just some good old-fashioned mummification. Oh, the Book of the Dead. I think Brendan Fraser found that. As you can tell, I know nothing about the Egyptian culture except for what I've learned from the mummy, which is probably grossly inaccurate. And on the last page, got the Temple of Osiris. And a publisher's note that says, at this point, Emily Sand's journal ends abruptly. It was followed by several blank pages, some of them bearing coffee stains, which have not been included in this class note. And it says coffee with a question mark, because in fact, let's be honest, that's not coffee. That's just fantastic. And then on our last page we have another letter to Miss Sutherland, who's Joanna. And then we've got this little envelope that is full of cards and things. Here's a little luggage tag. First class. Very nice. Looks like a Queen Mary. And then we've got this nice little postcard for Cairo, which I think is where my grandma went when she went to Egypt. And we've got Alexandria, which is that where the library is? I believe so, but like I said, I'm probably just butchering all things Egyptian right now. And we've got, what is this? Oh, it's a view of Giza from the Nile. And the Alabaster Sphinx. It's a nice likeness. And then some Egyptian musicians for our last postcard. And then on the very last page we have another stone. The little blue plastic one. And this is raised too. So that was my Egyptology book, and me showing my extreme ignorance of the entire history of Egypt. So sorry about that, but hopefully you guys liked the horrifying images of mummies to help you fall asleep tonight. Looking back on this now is probably not the best idea for an ASMR video. But I will talk to you guys soon.